Family Storytime.
Cherish being unique. Once upon a time, in a cozy little farm, nestled in the heart of a golden autumn, there lived a friendly scarecrow named Cal. Cal wasn't just any scarecrow. He was the jolliest scarecrow you'd ever meet. His tattered old hat always seemed to be tipping to one side, and his straw-filled belly had a way of pulling out like a pillow that had too much fluff. On this bright and crisp fall morning, Cal decided he wanted to have some fun. "I've been standing here scaring crows away for ages," he thought. "I wonder what it's like to go on an adventure." So, with a swish and a swoosh of his straw arms, he hopped off his wooden post and landed with a soft thud on the ground. Cal had never felt so free. He waddled over to the farmyard, where his friends were getting ready for their annual fall hayride. Brooks was a plump and playful bunny. Delaney was always quacking with excitement, and despite being a fox, Fabian was as friendly as can be. "Hey guys," Cal exclaimed, "can I join your hayride adventure today?" Brooks, Delaney, and Fabian looked at each other and burst into laughter. "You, Cal?" Fabian chuckled. "You're a scarecrow. You can't ride a hayride." But Cal was determined. "Watch me," he said, and with all his might, he climbed up on the hay wagon. It took him a few tries, but with Brooks' help, he made it. Off they went, bouncing and jouncing along the bumpy farm road. Cal held tight to his hat as the wind whizzed through the cornfields. The smell of ripe pumpkins and the sound of crunching leaves filled the air. Their hayride led them to a gigantic corn maze. "Wow!" exclaimed Delaney. "This maze is huge!" Cal, feeling fearless, jumped off the hay wagon and declared, "I'll find my way through this maze faster than any of you." With a rustling of straw, Cal headed into the maze, his friends following close behind. They zigzagged and giggled their way through the tall corn stalks, taking left turns and right turns until they were completely lost. In the maze, they found scarecrows, just like Cal. But these scarecrows were all snuggled up in cozy flannel shirts and had pumpkin heads. "Hello, cousins," Cal greeted them cheerfully. As they continued through the maze, they heard the distant laughter of children and the tantalizing scent of caramel apples. Following their noses and their joyful sounds, they finally stumbled upon the exit. Emerging from the corn maze, they found themselves at the heart of a fall festival. There were games, pumpkin painting, apple bobbing, and a sweet smell of cotton candy. As the sun set, they all hopped back on the hay wagon, tired but happy. Cal knew that his adventure had been a success. And what made it even more special was that even though he wasn't like his friends in some ways, they had shown him that being unique was something to be cherished. Back at his post in the field, Cal looked at the setting sun with a grin. I may be a scarecrow, he thought, but I'm a scarecrow with a heart full of wonderful memories. And I've learned that being different is what makes each of us so special. With the stars twinkling overhead, Cal settled in for another night of guarding the fields, knowing that adventures could be found even in the simplest places, especially when you had special friends. The end.
Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.